I hate it when people say, that joke was offensive. I gotta say, no, you've got to say, you found it offensive. Because it's all about feelings, and feelings are personal.
In a world where saying the wrong thing can get you canceled quicker than you can scroll through Twitter, Ricky Gervais is the unfiltered hero we didn't know we needed. The mastermind behind The Office, he's like a comedy hitman, cutting through the madness with razor-sharp wit. Brace yourself as Ricky dismantles woke culture piece by piece, and let's be real, he's laughing all the way to the bank while doing it.
When you go on the Golden Globes, a lot of time you are politically incorrect and hilarious, of course.
When people say they're offended, it's that just because you're offended, it doesn't mean you're right. You've got to deal with taboos and contentious issues, and sometimes you deal in irony, and some people don't get that. But you know, you can't legislate against stupidity, otherwise you'll be doing nothing, because everyone's different. So,
but this year you didn't host, and did you miss the fact that this was the Weinstein year?
Oh, I was salivating.
All right, let's kick this off with a reality check from Ricky. Being offended doesn't mean you get to hit the mute button on everyone else. Think of it like pineapple on pizza. Some people swear by it, others think it's a crime, and a few just can't handle it. But Ricky's right. If we start banning anything that offends someone, we'll end up with nothing but cooking shows. And let's be real, even those might trigger people who can't cook.
Out there, well done, Winslet. I told ya, do a Holocaust movie, the awards come, didn't I? Trouble is with Holocaust films, there's never any gag reel on the DVDs. I don't know, there isn't. It's, now, don't do it. It'll be fine.
Ricky doesn't just cross the line, he leaps over it like he's in a parkour challenge with zero apologies in sight. The guy has a solid point. If you're gonna joke, go all in. Woke culture wants comedians to walk on eggshells, but Ricky's here to remind us that comedy is about stretching limits, not tiptoeing around like you're trying to quietly escape a boring Zoom meeting.
Big controversy last time I did it was a Caitlyn Jenner joke, right? Oh, outrage on Twitter the next day. And by outrage, I mean a couple of people going, it was transphobic. It wasn't transphobic in the slightest. It was a joke about a trans person, but the joke had nothing to do with that aspect of her existence. And that's the other thing about offence. People get offended when they mistake the subject of a joke with the actual target, and they're not necessarily the same. Live, so they go, and now your host for the 68th Annual Golden Globe Awards, please welcome Ricky Gervais. They come on, and they're all clapping, all the actors are looking up, smiling at me nervously. It's brilliant, right? So I just go, relax, I'm going to be nice tonight. I've changed. Not as much as Bruce Jenner.
Woke comedy? Ricky gave it a shot, so you don't have to. It's kind of like showing up at a party and realizing all they've got is celery sticks and kale chips. Comedy's supposed to have bite, a punchline that makes you go, wait, did he really just say that? Woke comedy, though, is like a joke that comes with a warning label before it even hits the punchline. No wonder Ricky would rather kick back and watch Mr. CK. At least he's still landing those for debate. And trust me, he's not swimming with a safety vest. The guy has this unique way of calling out the absurdities. Woke culture tries to pass off as common sense. It's like watching someone try to charge their phone by rubbing it on a rock. No matter how hard they try, it's just not gonna work. And yelling ignorant at the top of your lungs won't make it any better. Ricky's humor hits hard, but let's be real. Sometimes the truth stings, and it's ridiculously funny.
All female remakes are the big thing. There's a female remake of Ghostbusters. There's going to be a female remake of Ocean's 11. And this is brilliant for the studios, because they get guaranteed box office results, and they don't have to spend too much money on the cast. So... I never knew you were this weird. Because you kept it, we worked together for a couple of days, and
I know.
You're absolutely mental.
In a nice way? Yeah.
Ricky's humor here is like a splash of ice water, refreshing, a bit jarring, but exactly what we need. He's here to remind us that not everything in life needs to check off a diversity box, and sometimes a joke is just that, a joke.